welcome back to DMG. Couple days after filming the original video on this drive, I just want to say that I found the issue. So let's look at the controller board here and here. Now, I'll turn down the color on my camera a little bit. Now you can really see. There's a black spot on the board here. There isn't here. This is the dead controller board, this is the working one. Alright, with the brightness back up, let's check out what this is. So of course, our controller looks like it overheated, and there doesn't appear to be an actual puncture in the chip. This is just part of the foam that got too hot and melted onto it. So this stuff will somewhat scratch off, but it's just caked onto the chip. So that might be damaged. But I think the main problem is actually this one right here, which got so hot that a lot of the foam just fused to it. Now, if I am not wrong, this is probably your motor control chip. Between looking at its traces, which do go pretty much straight to the motor, and also from it's the one that is burnt, and the motor didn't work, and its traces go to the motor, so it's probably what failed, and it's probably what controls the motor. You know, just a bit of inductive reasoning there. Yeah, so I believe that basically the motor control chip, the magic smoke that makes it control the motor, escaped, and it could not control the motor anymore. Because in the last video I put a still frame of the inside of that drive. Those are some pretty heavy parts in there. Like, oh sorry, that's my video editor telling me that the previous video on this drive has finished exporting. But yeah, in these older drives especially, the spindle was so thick and heavy, and you know, it wasn't built to be light. So that's another reason why the motor is a bit worn down, because it's spinning this heavy drive, and it's not, you know, rated to that. So of course the chip controlling it would also have problems eventually. I actually see this more on older WDs than Seagates. Like a couple 80 gig, even like early SATA drives have had this similar issue, and I never knew exactly what it was because I never took a closer look at the controller board. Like, they just wouldn't spin up at all. I know I like to harp on Seagates for being built like shit, but that really only happened, you know, past 5-10 years. I mean, when they really started cheaping out and making bad drives. Like, a lot of their older drives are actually not landing zone and are actually, you know, built a lot better than their new drives. So the Seagate drives from this era hold up a little better than the WD because of their motor circuitry design. So, like I've got a Barracuda, just a regular Barracuda 7200.7, I believe, that has over 10 years of flying hours, and still has pretty good smart. Anyway, don't want to just go on a hard drive rant, but, I mean, just wanted to quickly go over what went wrong here. Yeah, that's a thing you gotta watch out for when buying IDE drives, because these are of the era where mechanical things have started to fail. You know, they're becoming old men and having back pain. So yeah, pretty much that's it for this video. I just wanted to quickly go over exactly what happened to this in a bit more detail. And next video I'll be actually revisiting the PC that I put a little monitor in. Probably won't have another video on, you know, this era of hardware for a couple more weeks, but yeah, there is one coming. Stay tuned, subscribe if you want to see that, and yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.